Aquarius. Why are they mad? You've been running through my mind all day. Running through someone's mind, and that's why they're mad. Keep hearing that. You've been running through my mind all day. Someone's mad you don't go to work to make friends. Wow. Some of you don't even want to be at work. Okay, let's start there. Let's start there. And that's why they're mad. Okay, you're not going to work to make friends here because you know that them people at your job are not your friends. They do not care about you at all. They would not be talking to you outside of work. You know, they like if they've seen you out in public or whatever the case was, they would not be speaking to you. They would not be worried about you. And a lot of people at work, you know, they're just trying to take your spot or make sure you don't have a spot or make sure you don't level up. You know, like they get paid to try to, like they get paid to throw you under the bus. Like they get an extra bonus for trying to throw you under the bus. It's just a whole, you go to work, okay, you don't even want to be there in the first place, but you go there, you do what you have to do, and you're out. Whether this is about work or not, it's just like you go where you need to go, handle your business, and you're out. You go to the gym, you do what you have to do, and then you leave. You're not lingering, you're not trying to get attention. You're not doing any of those things. If you're going to work, you're literally just going there. It's like wherever you're at, it's with a purpose here. You go to the grocery store, you're just, you know, you're going grocery shopping and then you're out. You know, you're in and out, and that's kind of what I'm getting here. You know, it's interesting that a lot of people say that Aquariuses are very friendly, and that may be the case for some of y'all, but not necessarily what I have observed. That's not the case. When we talk about Aquarius and friends and things like that, it's not even about friends. It's more about, you know, humanity. It's about the world. It's like a observation, right? It's observing people. It's this is Aquarius energy is like those who are, you know, who study the mind of people, right? Sociology. It's more of an intellectual. It's, you know, when I think of people who are very intelligent, they're not friends with anybody. In fact, they don't really have that many friends because what are they doing? They're studying, they're working, and they're heavily focused on doing that. You know, Aquarius energy is more about the study of people, their study of minds, observing people, not necessarily being buddy, friend. That's more of a Leo trait. Aquariuses are the complete opposite. So in fact, I had to break that down really quickly. It's people have you all wrong, right? And that's essentially why they're mad. They misunderstood you anyway. And this is why people are mad here as well. It's like they have some type of expectation, you know, kind of Capricorn energy, and you're the complete opposite. You may attract a lot of people, you know, but you're not really understood by people. And I don't really think that some Aquariuses, this depends what else is going on in your chart, but some Aquariuses are not even friendly. It's again, it's more about studying like the mind of people, you know, people's habits, their behaviors, you know, just, it's more of that, more science based. It's more observant. It's just intelligent, you know. And again, just to kind of reiterate, a lot of intelligent people don't even like other people. They can't bear to be around other people because their intelligence levels are lower. They're simple-minded, you know, and this is essentially why you have people here who are mad, because that's just how you come off. That's just how you are. So again, if you're going to work, you're literally going to work and you are out. You're not lingering. You're not trying to get to know people or try to understand them. If you are going to the gym, that's just, you're at the gym and you're working out and you're leaving. Grocery shopping is the same. You're going grocery shopping and you are out. You're not here for small talk, point blank and period. And this is essentially why they're mad, because they want the opposite. They want Leo energy from you, and that's just, some of you are just not, clearly you're not you're not on that type time. That's not the energy you are in. It's like kind of like you attract the opposite. So if you are this Aquarius and your intelligence levels are higher, you can't tolerate other people. And so of course you're going to attract people who want you to tolerate them. Of course you're going to attract people who want the complete opposite from you. And this is what I'm getting with this. It's like a whole bunch of people here who expected you to be the opposite of what and who you are. And that's why they're mad. You have people here who are mad that they want you to entertain Leo energy, their BS. They want you to entertain their drama. They want you to be around for that sole purpose. And it's, again, you have better things to do. And that's why they're mad. You have better things to do. And with that in mind, of course, people do not understand that they're automatically going to consider you cocky or think that you think you're better than other people. But it's, again, you just have a very low threshold for stupidity. And unfortunately, when you look around, that's what you see: stupidity, people who lack common sense, people who are just simple, narrow minded. And it's not compatible with your energy. That's why people are mad. Because you're not even, it's like, you're not trying to be compatible, or you're not trying to, it's interesting because it's like you understand, but you don't want to deal with it. You don't want to tolerate it. It just feels like you are like kind of in an environment where it's almost like you're forced to be in in the same vicinity of people, and it's like you're not conforming to it. Let's say you go to work and it's expected for you to be friends with other, or be friendly or whatever it is with your coworkers or your colleagues, and you're just not doing it. It's I don't know, you can't fake the funk. And that's really what I'm getting. It's like people here who are mad that you're not faking the funk like they are. You know what I'm saying? It's just, period, dot. I don't even think I want to talk about this. Someone is mad you found out about a side chick. So I don't know if that's like your lower octave Gemini energy. So, it's like gossip. You're not involved in gossip. It's kind of pretty much the same as what I've just been kind of harping on. It's like you know what this is? It's like, let's say someone's talking to you about their situation or relationship, and it's like you already see you have foresight. So you already see how this is, you see what it is, and you see how it's going to end. You see there's an ending. And it's like you have people here who are mad that it's like you're intelligent enough to bring this up, or you're intelligent enough to see what they don't want to see, or can't see for that matter. They don't have the capacity to see it, or to even hear about it. It's like that is kind of what I'm getting. It's like people here who are mad that you kind of know all, kind of like Sagittarius energy a bit. It's just, you hear something, you know how it's going to end. You see how something's going to start. And this is why you have people here who are mad. That's really what I'm getting about that. So it's like people here who may, have a relationship and they're talking about it, or even if they're not, but it's kind of like you can see what's obvious and they don't see it. And then if you bring it up, they get mad at you for it. Or honestly, let me just condense this. You have people here who are mad that you see the truth. And God forbid you start speaking on that truth. Okay, God forbid you start speaking the truth. People hate that. They hate the truth. I was reading a book earlier. Oh my God, it was so great. I finished it. And one of the quotes in the book is, it's easier to fool people than it is to convince them that they've been fooled. That's what I'm getting from your energy, Aquarius, point blank and period. It's a whole bunch of fools that don't want to be convinced that they're being fooled because they're the very fools. You know what I mean? Like, this is why they're mad. Whew. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, someone is mad. You don't need validation, especially from them. Damn. And this is another thing I read in a book as well. Can't remember what it was called. But in the book, it was saying, when you don't strive or seek validation from others, it makes them want to knock you down a peg. Like, it just makes them want to knock you down a peg. Like, they can't stand it because, again, we live in a world where people, they need validation. They wake up every day for validation. They want validation for even waking up. And when you do not seek validation from others, it makes people mad. It makes them really mad when you're not seeking validation from them. You know, whether it's a boss or, you know, someone you're in a relationship with, a family member, friend, even a foe. When you're not seeking validation from them, they want to knock you down a peg. This is where oh, they think they're better. Oh, they're cocky, they're arrogant. Because you're not, you know, to seek validation from someone, you're giving your power away. You're also making yourself smaller for that person, period. That's just what it is. Even if you don't see it that way, which I'm sure you do, but others don't. Others see it the complete opposite, and you see it the complete opposite. And this is essentially why they're mad. You have people here who are mad that they can't knock you down a peg. It's like you're not asking for advice because you already know. They hate that as well. You're not, you know, it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad, and it's I don't know, to me it's annoying. Everything to me is annoying. When you don't have to, when you refuse to run something by someone, or, you know, compare yourself to others, when you, you know, march to the beat of your own drum, people really hate that shit because they do the complete opposite. And to see someone not doing what they do to validate why they're doing what they're doing, it really triggers them. It's I don't know. And again, it goes back to me, for me at least, it's like sociology. It's like studying humanity. It's observing people. It's trying to understand the mind of others. And, you know, that's really what I'm getting from it. And I think that's why you guys are known to be detached or impersonable, is what they like to say. But it's just, how can you relate to people who are, you know, you find unrelatable? You know, you're looking for solutions. People are looking for problems. They go as far as to create problems, whereas you are about solutions to problems. How can you be around people who create problems on purpose and they're not looking for a solution? You know what I'm saying? Like, I personally can't be around that. I have, my IC is an Aquarius, so at my root, I act like an Aquarius. I have Saturn in Aquarius, and that's my challenge, you know, when I look, you know, around my environment, you know, so I understand your energy very well. It's just, I guess it's like a damned if I do, damned if I don't, you know, it's when I try to blend in, it's obvious I don't blend in. And then when I own that I don't blend in, people are mad and go above and beyond and misunderstand me anyway, you know? So that's kind of what I'm getting here. You know, you can talk to people, you understand people clearly. And so there's that. But at the same time, because you understand people, some of you don't want to be, you know, deal with people. You guys get to me, a bad rep. You guys get a misunderstood rep. You guys are not really, you're not really people. You understand them, but you don't, for that very reason, you don't really like people, period. Again, I could just be speaking for myself, but I just, you know, this is what I'm getting off rip. Extended will be on Patreon and their YouTube members. But that's really why they're mad.